Christmas reminds us that before God dealt with nations, he dealt with hearts. Before laws, he dealt with relationships. And before crowns, he chose humility. Jesus did not enter the world through power, politics, or religious dominance, but through obedience, trust, and surrender, fulfilling what was written long before. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, Isaiah 7:14, Matthew 1:23. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us, not to condemn the world, but to save it, showing that God does not abandon humanity when it falls, but steps directly into its weakness with love and mercy. John 1:14, John 3:17. The manger teaches us that God values the unseen, the overlooked, and the faithful more than status or appearance, and that true wisdom begins with humility and obedience rather than confidence without understanding. Luke 2:7, 1 Corinthians 1:27. Christmas is the declaration that God keeps his promises across generations, genealogies, and history itself, and that salvation comes not through striving, but through receiving the gift he freely gives. Emmanuel, God with us. Luke 2:10-11, Romans 5:8. The story of the wise men reminds us that God draws seekers from every direction, background, and distance toward his truth, not by force but by light. They followed the star, not because of tradition or obligation, but because they were watching, discerning and willing to move when God revealed something real to them. Matthew 2:1-2. When they found Jesus, they did not compete for position or recognition. They bowed, worshipped, and offered gifts, teaching us that wisdom responds to Christ with humility and generosity rather than entitlement. Matthew 2:10-11. Even their obedience in returning home by another way shows that encountering Jesus always changes our direction, because true worship leads to transformed lives. Matthew 2:12, Proverbs 9:10. Christmas, at its heart, is not about preserving a tradition, but about restoring fellowship, which is exactly what Jesus came and later died for. Through Christ, we are reconciled to God and to one another, breaking down division so that love, mercy, and unity could dwell among us again. 2 Corinthians 5:18-19, Ephesians 2:14-16. When we gather, forgive, serve, and love one another, we are living out the meaning of Christmas far beyond a single day on a calendar. John 13:34-35, Hebrews 10:24-25. If Christ is honored daily through genuine fellowship and selfless love, then Christmas does not have to come once a year. It can be lived every day as we walk with Emmanuel, God with us. Matthew 28:20, 1 John 1:7. Amen.